So for Bretonnia, we have one unit of the Royal Pegasus Knights, as you expected, Knights Air Force, accompanying Lewin Leon Kerr, the King of Bretonnia himself, waving around his lovely flaming sword. We have him with Blessing of the Lady, Lady's Champion, Foe Seeker, and Sword of Corone. On the ground, right next to him, a minute ago, was his Damsel, who was a Damsel of Life. She's bringing Earthblood and Spirit Life Blue. For archers, we have 4 units of Vanilla Peasant Bowmen. In the back, we have 2 units of Questing Knights, and that does it for his cavalry. For the main line, we have 4 units of stinky, smelly, normal peasant mob that cost $100 a pop to be a nice little fodder. And then behind them, we have 4 units of foot squires accompanied by a Grail Relic.
Alright, for the Empire, we have 2 units of Demigryph Knights with halberds, one of them being the Regiment of Renown. 4 units of Spearmen, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of Flagellants, one of them being the Tattersouls, and we got a Sigmar Sun Swordsman. We also got a unit of Reichsguard. We got is that a Jade Wizard? Yes it is, with Earthblood and Shield of Thorns and Scroll of Power and Arcane Conduit, and an Arch-Lector with Grand Hammer of Sigmar, Face Bastion, and please, I need to think. I need to remember the last one, because I know all names here. Come on.
You got this.
It's a Sindler's Reichsguard. What's the last one? It's Face Bastion. It's not it. That's the other one. Grand Hammer and
it starts with Grand. I'll give you that. You got this. 2,000 hours, man. You got
Grand
this.
Shield of Faith.
Yes.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. And see, chat, I didn't even cheat. You could see where my mouse was. Grand Shield of Faith. I fucking knew it. I know this. Look, I can spend 140 hours in class learning German and I can't remember shit. But this game, I remember every fucking thing.
There you go.
Easy.
Easy.
Alright, let's see what they do. Right now, they're just both waiting. Alright.
They are facing... They're doing a psychological warfare.
Guys, you're both deployed and you've been deployed for like the last 30 seconds. Come on now.
So we've had this discussion before, but I'm still a little bit iffy about Zittler's Reichsguard, you know? Like, I don't know.
Tanky cavalry unit that still packs a punch. They are quite efficient against, what's it called? Cavalry. Oh, the Arch-Lector also has Benediction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are quite efficient against infantry, not cavalry, so it makes sense because they're pretty tanky, especially with a heal.
True. And just against Bretonnia, I'd rather have the Blazing Sun to get that nice charge off.
Yeah. So is artillery not allowed? Artillery is allowed, of course.
We've seen a bunch of
and we've seen artillery today, but it's not everyone that uses it.
We've actually seen 2 steam tanks today.
Yep.
In different battles, not the same person. But yeah, this is a pretty rare thing, seeing regular peasant mob to soak up that charge.
Yep. The thing is here, looking at the Empire, he's not going to be able to stop these peasant bowmen, and they're going to slaughter the Flagellants.
Yeah,
he needs to get his Pegasus Knights and Lewin out of the way. There we go, because otherwise he would fire on those.
Yep. Friendly fire is in the battle, just not in melees.
Yeah.
Yep. They've cleared the way, and these peasants will do nice. And
I'm just guessing that he's gonna slaughter those Tattersouls quickly.
Yep, Tattersouls, larger unit model, 120 versus 90, and slightly better stats.
Well, and about to take a shit ton of arrows.
Yes, they are. Ooh, and those Royal Pegasi Knights go down onto those Royal Outdoor Griffiths, which are going to be reinforced by Questing Knights in the back. As the main line reaches.
Yeah, those Royal Outdoor Griffiths are going to have a hard time unless they get healed right now. They will probably get healed in a moment though, but Vikingcat did just overcast a Shield of Thorns that gives his units missile resistance. So he did use a lot of magic, but oh, there goes the heal, and that's going to help him out quite a bit. He's going to get surrounded now, so you got to watch out.
Lewin is in trouble, you're right. And I really like these peasant mob right here. They're just like an arrow sponge. And then charging the flagellants into the main line, which are very armored. So, I like it. I like it. But again, Lewin taking half damage, and again, he has no regular heals, only the overtime heal. And those Peg Knights had to get back in there to help defend him. But
yeah, and if he's getting no heal here, like, it looked okay for the first few seconds, but now that, Lewin is getting healed now, but now it's just way too late, and Bretonnia suicided and lost themselves the game right there.
You think?
Yep, for sure. He didn't have his other questing knight ready, and he got overconfident against double Demigryphs with a heal. So losing Lewin, a Royal Pegasus Knight followed by a questing knight, that's gonna pay very dearly. Of course, Lewin might still survive, but I doubt it.
Yeah, here comes the other questing knight straight into some spears, and reinforcements with two other spears coming in. It's not gonna be a good time to beat these knights.
Yeah.
Even though these spearmen are gonna take quite the charge. Again, those spears are diamond dust. They're just dirt cheap.
They are. And yeah, Lewin, half HP, he's going lower, he might actually break soon. A lot of the Bretonnian cavalry is getting killed, and he is taking out the healer from the Empire.
Pegasus Knights are going down to the Archlector doing some damage. The main line of... Let's look at the main line for a minute. Looks like the Bretonnian main line, these foot squires, not doing that well, you know? Not winning as decisively as I thought.
Well, they are actually winning, it's just there's a lot of small models left that's occupying themselves, right? This is where they should just be pushing through and ignoring, like, the 5 flagellants. And if those archers can do a lot of damage, Bretonnia might actually still be able to pull this one home, because 4 archers are gonna shoot uninterrupted now.
Lewin's just stuck in front of a tree stump.
Oh yeah, that's no good. Yeah, you gotta get out of there.
Come on, Lewin, you gotta do it. You gotta go.
Go this way, come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's finally firing Lewin with his archers.
Yep, and Lewin looks like he's stuck there.
Yeah. The Archlector again is on just a small horse, not nearly big of a target. And Lewin looks like he will be going down very shortly. The main line of... Yeah, he is moving forward some foot squires. Yep. But looks like a couple of the Tired Soul stuff are actually engaging the archers, which are not on guard mode, so they're going to get stopped.
Yeah, and one of the flagellants made it pass with like half a unit left, and yeah, Bretonnia was looking very good, but now they are not looking so great because Demigryphs can just ride straight into the archers and stop them, and without the archers, Bretonnia doesn't really have much left.
Yeah, Lewin's going to get away, but again, these cabs are just going to destroy these archers into a nice red paste.
Yeah, there's 3 cab units right there, one of them being anti-infantry. This is not looking good for Bretonnia. I dare say that the Empire has probably won this one now.
I would concur. And the terror, yeah, that's the game. That poor damsel was
Lewin returned, and yeah, he can heal up. No, actually he can't, because he hit his healing cap, right?
Wow, that's a ton of healing. That is almost 1,000 healing. How is the balance bar this close to Bretonnia? I don't get it.
Yeah, it seems weird, right? Like, Bretonnia has definitely lost this one.
Yep. The Peg Knights have a whopping 5 kills. Again, most of those are demis, but still. Most of 5 is not a lot. And the Archlector is going to be a real man and beat that woman himself.
Yeah, it's just like... he got too overconfident with his charge on the Demigryphs when he didn't have his other questing knights available.
Yeah.
If both his questing knights were available, then he would certainly be able to do it. But one of them were on the other side, then he couldn't do it.
Precisely.
This is gonna seal the deal, I think, and make the first game a victory for Vikingcat and the Empire.
Precisely. The Gorilla Relic is still holding on. Crazy guys.
For some weird reason. He should have shattered by now. Look at that balance of power. Really? The Grail Relic is doing this?
It says there's 234 guys left. Because look at the Bretonnians starting to come back.
Yeah, but really? He just has 1 archer.
No, he has like 4 units.
Yeah, he has these over here, but
meh.
For the Emperor! Charge! Sigma! In the name of the twin-tailed comet!
Yeah, not much to
Oh,
say here.
score reads 1-1. Shit, I didn't up that. Never mind. There we go. Bam.
And that's the game.
Yep,
Please.
and the Empire takes the first game, Vikingcat having a 1-0 lead over Aristo.
Precisely.
I think Aristo's plan would have worked if his other questing knights was ready, but because he just didn't have it ready, it just didn't pay off like he wanted it to.
Yeah, he just basically threw a Lewin. Like, he really needs to be quicker taking out that Royal Altdorf fight.
Yeah, for sure.